ようこそゲームグラメへ。僕はトムです。今日はね、we're going to be playing some Pkmn Sun in Japanese, and we're going to be using it for studying. I'm not a Japanese expert. I'm going to make some mistakes. That's kind of all part of the whole ordeal. I've got a transcript in the description below. If you want to take a look at that, it's really, really helpful if you take a look at the transcript and try out a couple lines before you get going, just to see, hey, what are you familiar with or you're not familiar with? What are things that are giving you trouble right now? It's super helpful. Doing that kind of stuff is really, really how you grow, so I really encourage you to try it out. But even if you don't try it out, you're here along for the ride, so let's learn a couple things. So we're gonna have to do some repeat stuff. And I'm gonna kind of blaze through it, and I might not read it all. Junbi dekita ka? Did you do all your preparations? Because I explained this in the last video. Ikuzo. Let's go. If you can't tell, I just play the game and I translate in Japanese. By the way, I'm having fun. Games Gone Quick is going on tonight, I think. So, you know, I can stand up to them. They've only got, like, hundreds of thousands of people watching their stream. Here I am, I just play Japanese games and try to translate them and help people study, and we're all learning together kind of thing. 変わらないなと言っても、あれからまだ2年か? So, he's like, it hasn't changed at all. That is like, but even if you say that, since then it has still been 2 years, yeah? Has it really been 2 years? Kind of thing? まだ2年か? Anyways, last time there was a power outage in the middle of the video and it got cut short, so we're doing that video right now. So watch the first video. I'm not gonna, just for the sake of time, because I don't have as much time on weekday nights. For the sake of time, if you've got questions about any of this early stuff, go back to the last video, and otherwise just strap your, buckle in. So, 秘密基地みたい. So, 秘密 is just secret, kichi is like base, 秘密基地 is just secret base. This is the official name that they use in, like, Ruby Sapphire, I believe. Mitsu, sorry, 秘密. And then みたい is just like it looks like. So, like, it looks like a secret base. 秘密基地みたい. あんまりはしゃぐなよ, how? So, hasagu, we see this with Cosmog. Hasagu is like to frolic around and stuff like that, to make merry. So, hasagu na, when you put the na at the end of the verb, though, it makes it into a very strong negative. The anmari is like, don't really do that kind of thing. It's the amari. So, amari shinai ne, I don't really do it kind of thing. Anmari hasagu na yo just makes it like, don't really frolic around all that much kind of thing. How? とはいえ、緊張でガチガチよりはマシだがな. So, 緊張 is like tension, and it's kind of like stress or nervousness in a sense. So, you gotta watch. So, 緊張で, so like, the day is kind of like, 箸で食べる kind of thing. I ate with the chopsticks. 緊張で, sorry, 緊張, it's 緊張で. So, by the means of this tension or this mental strain, this nervousness, ガチガチより. So, gachi is like, you're freezing and you're chattering kind of thing, but it's also like, you're super serious and you're kind of frozen and you can't move, so it's like, 緊張でガチガチ. So it's like, so serious, so tense that you can't even move and you can't act. And the yori means like more than that, so more than being nervous. Well, mashi da ga na. Mashi is like preferable kind of thing, extra additional, less objectionable. So this is like, it's not saying it's good, but he's saying like it's better than that. So what he's saying is like, yori, gachi gachi yori, it is preferable to being super nervous. What is the, hasagu, frolicking around and stuff like that. I forgot to say, I've got the chat open. Sorry, I'm trying to like go fast. I've got the chat open. If you've got questions, hit me up, or hit up the comments afterwards. It's all good stuff. Comments, Twitter, chat. It's all good stuff. Hey, Akim. Just making sure people are clear on that. And as I said, this first part's going to go a little fast, so if you have questions, I'll try to answer them still, but whatever. Not whatever, but how soon? これからどうするの? It's like, what are we going to do from here? これから, from here, like from this situation, from this. これからどうする? What are we going to do? How should we act? この先にラボが2つある. So beyond here, この先にラボが2つある. So ラボがある is like, there is a lab. 2つある is like, there are 2 of them kind of thing. 俺が手前のシークレットラボ A を調べる. So 調べる, is like to investigate kind of thing. 手前 is, sorry, let's just say シークレットラボ を調べる to investigate the secret lab, right? 手前の secret lab. 手前 is just like the one on this side, kind of like this way, before, in front kind of thing. So 俺が手前の secret lab A を調べる. So I'm going to investigate secret lab A, which is on this side, like closer to us. お前たちは you guys 奥にある secret lab B を任せた. So makaseru, you know, we see this as like to entrust to someone, to leave to someone kind of thing. And secret lab B o makaseta. I have left it to you. This is our past tense. Makaseru becomes makaseta. So I've left it, I entrust it to you, secret lab B. And oku ni aru secret lab B. Oku ni aru is just like oku is like the depths way back in the back kind of thing. Further in. So oku ni aru secret lab B. It is the secret lab B which is further in the back. And you're going to notice with both of these, it's a, I guess not that first one, but with this one, you have this kind of like verb directly attached to the noun. That's fine. That's how you do it. That's how you attach kind of concepts. Like, as I said, it's this secret lab B, which is further in. Secret, like, you know, that's how you do that in Japanese. なんで手前なの? そもそもなんで詳しいの? So I was kind of saying, なんで, why? なんで手前なの? Why the one in front? そもそも is kind of saying like, but first of all, before we even get to that kind of thing, in the first place, そもそも So そもそもなんで詳しいの? So 詳しい is of course like detailed, knowing a lot about. So なんで詳しい? Why do you know so much about is kind of saying what he's saying. So そもそもなんで詳しいの? So he's like, more than why you're taking that first one, why do you know so much about this place? So なんで手前なの? そもそもなんで詳しいの? 気を引き締めろよ. So this is when I talked a lot about ki is of course like our energy, our spirit, our mind in a sense. And hikishimeru, hiku is like pull, and shimeru is like to tighten. So it's like you pull and tighten something. I think of this as like a belt, you know, like a hikishimeru, like you are pulling your belt and you're tightening it is kind of the idea that I have in my mind. So hikishimero becomes hikishimero. It's like a very, very powerful, like forceful command kind of thing. It's like, whoo, do this. It's not quite as forceful as if he's like a hikishimere. Well, could you do that? Shimeru? I'm not sure. Shimeru, I think, is a, it's ichidan. So what would you do instead for the, re? Because it wouldn't be re. It'd be hikishime. I'm not sure. I'd have to double check that. The, like, they call it the imperative form. It's like, when you say iku to go, it becomes like, ike, you know. Maybe this is it. The shimero is it. Maybe, I don't know. What is it? Gotta write this down. So this is just, you know, you write down notes sometimes when you have questions. And that is how you learn, is when you look into it. Imperative. Okay. Notes taken. Zaobo no koto da. So Zaobo no koto. Zaobo is that creepy scientist guy from earlier. No koto. His thing, right? And what Gladio means when he's saying Zaobo no koto, when he's saying it's Zaobo's thing, he's like, I'm talking about Zaobo, kind of like, you gotta think about Zaobo. That's kind of what he's saying. Consider Zaobo. 俺たちの存在はもう知れ渡っているだろう? So 知れ渡る, you know, 知る is to know something. And then wataru is kind of like to transmit, to pass over, to cross over, to go across is what this is giving us. So shire wataru, if you think of it, is like to know and to cross over. So it's like the information is passing along from person to person. So oretachi no sonzai, our existence, wa mo shire watatte iru. It has already passing along. People are already talking about us and they know where we are. And the daro is kind of like a probably. So, you know, they are probably already talking about us is what's going on here. Shimero is the strong order form for Ichidan. Thank you, Arhenis, for the Ichidan verbs. A little bit of a mix-up there. Sometimes that happens, it's okay. As long as you fix it. Alright. Mushi sareta. So mushi is like ignore kind of thing. So and sareru is our passive form. So it's like instead of mushi suru, which is like I will ignore you, mushi sareru is I am being ignored kind of thing. So mushi sareta, I was ignored by him. He ignored my question. I was asking why he knows so much and he didn't answer it. あれだよね。グラジオの方が緊張してるよね。So あれだよね. That's kind of a hard one to like translate right there because it literally just means like that. You know, あれだよね. That. How should you translate that? Well, I always look at the rest of the sentence first. Let's see. グラディオの方が, so when you have this の方, you know, earlier we said ガチガチより when I was saying that's like more than ガチガチ. の方 is like aspiring towards it, or kind of going towards that. So グラディオの方が緊張している. So gladio is more in a sense. Gladio is kind of towards the 緊張している, the tenseness, the nervousness. So you could say グラディオの方がhow より緊張している. And that'd be like gladio is more like nervous than how is kind of thing. あれだよね. So the あれだよね, now we can go back to this and think like that. What is that? Well, he's talking about being ignored. Now he's talking about gladio, like being nervous and stuff. And he's saying, that. He's like, that's kind of the way it is, you know. You know, I get it. He's kind of he's just nervous right now. And so there, you know. It's sometimes you gotta roll with it. I'm sure there's a better way to translate that, but it's not bubbling up for me right now. Tomu, これあげる. I'm gonna give this to you. トムは元気の塊を手に入れた。トムは元気の塊を回復ポケットにしまった。リーリア困ってるよね。引き締めていこうね。He's so happy. So 困る is just like to be in trouble. So 困っている is to be currently in trouble. リーリア困っているよね. It's like, Lily's in trouble right now. 引き締めていこうね. So 引き締めて, that's like, te forms are commas, so it's like, we're gonna like, I'm so sorry. I totally blazed past hikishimete earlier, didn't I? I was like, it's like tightening a belt. I wasn't actually talking about it though. Hikishimeru is more like bracing yourself, kind of bracing your body and your spirit. That's why he's like ki yo hikishimete earlier. He's like, brace your mind, you know, get ready, prepare yourself. Which is why it's also kind of like, you know, you're tightening your belt. Gotta put on your pants before you go. But here he's saying it again. Hikishimete. So it's like we gotta like brace ourselves and iko ne. Like let's go, brace ourselves and go. Let's do it. Oh wow, scientists. 侵入者発見! Secret lab を守ります! So, the invader is discovered. We will protect the secret lab. So, mamoru, to protect, becomes mamorimasu. It's our polite form. That's kind of all there is to it. I hope kind of fast speed is working for y'all. Like, in terms of me talking and stuff like that. I know I can talk really fast sometimes. And I don't want to like freak people out, but it's a lot of content to get through and it's late. You know, usually for Animal Crossing I'm streaming for like 30-40 minutes and Pokemon streams are usually more like an hour long, so. And this is all stuff we've technically covered before. I think this is one hit knockout. Subete no oro, ora, Grande Force. Jigarude no Grande Force. よくできました。効果は抜群だ。やったね。相手のベトベトンは倒れた。We defeated him. 学習装置でそれぞれ経験値をもらった。エーテル財団の職員との勝負に勝った。どうやら私は負けたようですな。So, is just him being like, kind of thing. Like, and どうやら is kind of like, in what way, somehow he did it kind of thing. It appears to be this case. And the doyara really fits in with the yo, because when you have something yo desu, the yo is kind of like, it seems to be the case. You know, way, manner, kind sort of appearance. So, it's that idea. I mean, I know there's a lot of yos, but we're talking more of this one that I have highlighted right here. So, maketa yo desu. Makeru is to lose, maketa is past tense, like, I lost. Maketa yo desu is it seems that I lost. And watashi wa maketa yo desu na. So like, it seems that I have lost, and doyara is kind of like somehow, by some means, it seems that I have lost. Tomu wa shoukin to shite 3,552 yen 手に入れた. I always want to say 2 yen. That's so American. Secret lab にいるのは, I almost said 発見者. That's not 発見者. Gotta read the kanji, man. That's a 開発者. 開発 is like development. So 開発者だけ only だけ just so only developers 開発者だけだぞ so シークレットラボにいるのは so when you have this no after the verb like this it's turning that verb in the kind of whole phrase so シークレットラボにいるのは the ones who are allowed in the lab it's turning into a noun so the ones who are allowed into the lab are 開発者だけだぞ. Only, like, researchers, only developers kind of thing. Oh, we've got Andres Felipe. Hey, everybody. Lychee is playing Pokemon Quest as you're watching. Oh, that game's so cute. I love it when the Pokemon stack on top of each other. I have not played it in the past week or so, though. I should pick it up again. Tsugi wa watashi da. So Tsugi is just like next, and Watashi is just me. So like Tsugi wa watashi da. Next is me. エーテルパラダイスの開発力を見せてやろう. So, the no is, you know, it's combined, like it's attaching one noun to the other. So 開発力. Kaihatsu is, of course, development. Ryoku's power. So like the power of our development. The power of development of エーテルパラダイスのso it's the Aether Paradise's power of development kind of thing. を見せて. Miseru is to show. And yaro is like, let's do it kind of thing. And it's kind of 見せてやる is like, it's kind of like, I will give it to you, but it's being very forceful. This is kind of the verb that you'll use talking about an animal or a pet or something like that. Like, I'm going to give my pet food. You kind of like, yaru it. So 見せてやろう is like, yeah, I'm going to do this for you. And it's nice, but I'm looking down on you. Is kind of how he's going. So 見せてやろう. Oh, Lychee. Oh my goodness, Patricia. Sorry. Hey, Patricia. I should have known that. I should have known that. Rhea Koiri. Patricia is a Japanese classmate of mine from way back when. Back when I actually took Japanese classes instead of just playing video games all day long. How times have changed. Subete no ora. Oh, sugoi. Sugoi sakusen? Sakusen. Oh, that was such a cool word. I wish I could go back and pause. You all can do that. I think sakusen was like tactics. Sugoi sakusen. So like amazing tactics. He was probably like waiting for, oh no. Kogeki o koraeta. Koraeta. Koraeru is like to withhold, to withstand kind of thing. To bear, to stand up. So kogeki o koraeta. It's like, withstood. Tomu o kanashimasemae to. Something. Okay, so we talked about the shimae to. I need to really look it up. Because it was like, I think I said this last time we saw it too. Kanashimi. Kanashishimai, I think it was. I'm just writing all over my notebook today. I think it's like the opposite of like iko is like I don't even know how to conjugate it, but the shimai is kind of like a negative volitional, so it's like so that he would not worry about it, so that he would not be sad, he withstood it. Koraeru is of course to stand up. That was a whole bunch of stuff that I wish I could go back and like pause. Maybe afterwards. Oh, Koraeru is also the Japanese name for the move Endure, thanks. Yatta ne, aite no Rhea Koiru wa taoreta. 次からでは多めに1366円、経験値な円、経験値もらった。ポケモン勝負に関する開発はしてなかった。So, 関する is like to be related to kind of thing. So, Pokemon 勝負に関する it's something that is related to Pokemon 勝負, Pokemon battles. So, related to Pokemon battles, 開発. So, development that is related to Pokemon battles. Pokemon 勝負に関する開発はしてなかった. So, している we've talked about, it's coming from する to do. している is like to be currently doing. してない is to be currently not doing. してなかった is our then past tense, like was not currently doing just up until now kind of thing. So, it's like we haven't been doing, you know, we haven't been doing research about or related to Pokemon battles. Pokemon 勝負に関する開発はしてなかった。友は賞金として3552円手に入れた。Applied Japanese is still Japanese. Thank you, Patricia. Appreciate it. 新しいモンスターボールを開発してるのです。So, 新しいモンスターボール。新しい is just a new. You know, we've got our verbs, the E verbs, you know, and they just go right onto the word. So, 新しいモンスターボール. You don't need 新しいのモンスターボール or 新しいなモンスターボール. You don't need that. It's いらないよね。It's 新しいモンスターボールを開発している. So, 開発する to research something, to develop something kind of thing. And 開発している to be currently doing that. And the no this is like explaining at the end. So he's saying, like he's telling us something, right? So it's explanatory. So 開発しているのです. He is explaining it to us. アローラにいないポケモンを捕まえるためのものだそうだ. sorry, not dazo. Dasoda is very different. So, Aurora ni inai Pokemon. So, inai is coming from like iru becomes inai to not be there. So, Aurora ni inai Pokemon are Pokemon that are not in Alola. O tsukumaeru, to capture those Pokemon. So, to capture Pokemon that are not in Alola, tame is like for the sake of. So, for the sake of capturing these Pokemon, no mono. So, tsukumaeru tame no mono, a thing for the sake of, built to capture these Pokemon, you know. In dasoda, so when you have this dasoda, you know, it's different than just sodes, because sodes is more, it's more direct kind of thing. The dasoda is like, how do you say, it's like hearsay or kind of secondhand information. It's what you've heard, so you're kind of passing along information, which is kind of weird, because supposedly he's saying what he's doing the research on, but, technically that's what we're going with. Or maybe it's the Naso. No, I think the Naso is the, like, closer one. Daso is the further one, yeah. Because, like, that, and then you have your soda. So, mono da soda. It's like, it seems that's, like, I heard it's kind of like that, you know. Sagashi mono wa kasumogu daro. So, daro, you know, it's like I'm betting the sagashi mono. Sagasu is, of course, to search for sagashi mono. We take our sagasu, make it sagashi. With our standard conjugation stuff, and sagashi mono, our thing that we're searching for, wa kosumogu daro. It's Cosmog, isn't it? Aitsu o tsukatte donna jikken no shite itta ka? Aitsu o tsukatte. So like aitsu, that guy, tsukau to use, so it's aitsu o tsukatte. You use that guy, comma, you know, silent comma, tsukatte. Donna jikken. What kind of experiment? Jikken. Oops, sorry, extra in there. What kind of experiment? Jikken. It's this one. It's experiment. Woo. And then jiken o shiteita. That's getting our state. Jiken no shiteiru, to be currently doing it. Shiteita. It's like they were currently doing it up until like right now, kind of thing. Shiteita ka? I wonder. Shiritakereba. So donna jiken no shiteita ka? Shiritakereba. So this changes it a lot because he's not wondering anymore. This is like in the context of the sentence we now see. That was not his question. This is shiteita ka shiritakereba. So shiri, we've seen this as like to know something, right? So shiritai is to want to know. Shiritakereba is if you want to know. Well, what do we want to know? And Japanese uses this kind of like internal sentence question a lot when related to these kind of like shiryu and things like that, or kangaeru kind of things. So so if you want to know what kind of experiments are we doing, ore ni kate. So this kate, it's what we were talking about earlier where I was saying the shimero, you know, was our kind of like ichidan. Shimero, the ru became a ro, it's our ichidan one. Katsu, to win, becomes kate. And this is our very, very strong imperative, like, you must do this kind of thing. You gotta do it if you want to know. Daso, thank you, Arhenis. He's even told me, he's like, earlier, he's like, make sure you mention this, because it's very important for the daso back there. Daso is because it's preceded by a noun. Nouns, non-adjectives, and e-adjectives all have, like, and verbs, I think, too, all have different ways of handling that soul, like, how soul works to imply kind of first-hand, I've observed this and it seems this way, versus second-hand, I read this in the newspaper today and it seems this way. So you gotta look into that. And it gets pretty detailed. I just, like, I could explain it all, but it would take me a while. I would just look it up. Taekin has good stuff. I know I brought up Maggie-sensei during the episode. Wow, everyone has, like, 0 HP. I'm such a good Pokemon trainer. I love my Pokemon. So, you know, look those up. Just figure it out. But generally, the idea is that I've noticed this kind of secondary hearsay one, there's generally kind of more space between them. So like using the adjectives, you know, we saw atarashi earlier, new, you know, atarashi without an e, without the e there is like, I've observed this. Atarashi so with the e there is more distant, that kind of idea. Okay, let's just finish this right away. This is the fast, yeah. Do your arm movements, everybody. Do your arm movements. That's how it gets powerful. Cosmog in Japanese is so much cuter sounding. I know. I know. That's why they made up Nebi, though. I mean, they still call him Hoshigumo-chan, though. So I guess that's pretty cute, too. Yes! 相手のポリゴン2は倒れた。やったね。ルガルガの多めに1345経験値もらった。9個はレベル40に上がった。本当に勝つんだもんな。素直ってすごいよな。So, this Monda kind of thing, I think we saw it, now it's like 2 episodes ago or 3 episodes ago, and I kind of blazed past it. And I know I've explained it more in the past, but I know some people are confused about it. So any of this kind of Monda kind of thing, you're expressing your opinion, and it can be used for like, I'm impressed, like, it's a good outcome, but more often it's kind of like, I'm a little bit upset. So it's like, 本当に勝つんだもんな. So, 本当に is like, truly katsu is like to win kind of thing. So, 本当に勝つんだもんな. It's like, you really did win, didn't ya? kind of thing. 素直ってすごいよな. So, 素直 is like, meek or frank or obedient kind of thing. And this is docile in Pokemon nature speak. You know, each Pokemon has a nature like brave or adamant. Docile is one of those. This is just 素直. So just, you know, putting things together. So, 素直ってすごいよな. So like, the te here is kind of like, you are kind of like docile, you are kind of, you don't talk a lot, you're not being a super braggartly, but すごいよな, but you're really cool. So, 素直ってすごいよな. For someone who is so meek, you are really cool kind of thing. You're so good. Didn't know the Japanese nickname. I know, it's so good, isn't it? Isn't it? コスモグは鍵ですよ。ウルトラホールを開けるための。So, コスモグは鍵ですよ. It's a sentence, right? How great is that? Kagi is just like key. Kagi can also be for like a keyhole. You gotta be a little careful with that when speaking with Japanese people. Like, it means key, but they also refer to it as like the keyhole in the door is also kagi oftentimes. So gotta be careful. But コスモグは鍵ですよ. So Cosmog is a key. ウルトラホールを開けるための. So 開ける is to open. So ウルトラホールを開ける is to open ultra hole. 開けるため for the sake of opening kind of thing. And no makes it like, it kind of adds it to the Kagi back there in a sense, like he's, so it's like, Cosmog's a key, one for opening the ultra hole is kind of the idea, what he's saying. 戦うのは苦手です。ひとまず消えるとしましょう. So this is, he's back to talking about himself though. 戦うのは, so we saw this Nowa, the Pokemon Iru Nowa, or something like that, I think it was. So 戦うの was like, that thing about fighting. This is our noun of fighting. Fighting itself is 苦手です. So 苦手 is like distasteful, I'm bad at it, poor at, weak, dislike of kind of thing. So I'm bad at fighting. We are bad at fighting kind of thing. 戦うのは苦手です。ひとまず消えるとしましょう. So ひとまず is kind of like, for the moment, for right now. So ひとまず. ひとまず. And then 消えるとしましょう. When you have this とする, it's like deciding, I'm gonna do this, let's go do this kind of thing. Like expressing your intent to do something. Kieru is like to disappear, to go out. So it's like, you know, ひとまず消えるとしましょう. It's like, let's get like, for now, let's disappear, let's run off, regroup kind of thing. I don't know. Who knows what they're gonna do. But they're going away. Kieru. 僕たちが行くのはシークレットラボビーオだろう. Okay. So, I normally, sometimes if I'm crunched for time, I try to skip these things, but Gladio's dialogue is really cool in here, so bear with me. Dialogue right now. ここにはいない. So, you know, ここに, like in this location, ここ, this location is kind of like, you know, in iru, to be, but いない. So we know it's like an animal or some sort of a human or a living thing. いない. ここにはいない. It's not here. So he's probably talking about Ririe or Cosmogu, something like that. というか、入るな. So というか, you know, when you have this というか, it's kind of like, speaking of which, or kind of therefore, you know, I have said that, という, I've said that, and therefore following from there, 入るな. This is yet again, it's our like strong command, do not do this. 入る is to enter, so do not enter. They're not in here, so don't go in. 俺も、ぬるも、似た者同士. So, 俺も、ぬるも, it's like, mo is like as well. So, 俺も、ぬるも is like me and Noel, both of us. 似た者同士. Doshi is like, kind of like same body, same, companion, comrade kind of thing. 動詞。And 似たもの。似る is like to resemble something. So 似たもの is like something that resembles one another. So 似たもの動詞. What he's saying is like, me as well and Null as well, we are both similar things kind of thing. We are both the same basic thing. We are similar comrades in a sense. Yeah, 似たもの同士. Similar buds. 作られた存在なんだ. So this nanda is kind of like our no des that we saw earlier. It's explanatory, but this is a little more masculine and it's casual as well. So it's nanda instead of nano des. So nano des becomes nanda. 存在なんだ is like existence, create, like being in a sense. 作られた is, you know, 作る to make. される suri became される for our passive form. This is 作られる, which is our passive, like was made instead of to make something. So 作られた存在なんだ. It's like we are beings that have been created kind of thing. 俺は母の飾りとしていつも選ばれた服で. So 俺は母の飾りとして. 飾り is like you'll use it for like decoration, like to decorate a room kind of thing. We see this in Animal Crossing. It's like heya o kazaru kind of thing. So haha no kazari is like my mother's decoration. Toste, the toste is like in the role of. So ore wa haha no kazari toshite, as my mother's decoration, itsumo erabareta fuku de. So erabareta fuku's clothes erabareru, you know, is like were chosen. Erabu is of course our normal to choose something. So erabareru is our was chosen. So clothes that were chosen, itsumo, all the time. Clothes that were all chosen for me. De is kind of like common in a sense. It's like des, but more of like, I'm going to continue talking, so don't stop me right now. I think if you want to get technical, I don't want to get technical right now. Sorry. 言われた通りに振る舞い. So 言われた通りに. This 言われた yet again is like, as I was told, EU becomes 言われる. To be told. So as I was told, tori ni. And tori ni, you know, it's road, but it's like along the road of which I was told. So it's like, you know, he's not making any detours. It's straight down the path kind of thing. Exactly as he was told. Iwareta tori ni furumai. Furumai is a really interesting word. It's kind of like behaved, but it's also used for like offering someone tea in a tea ceremony and things like that. If you look it up on Jisho, I think I wrote it down somewhere. Yeah, it's quote, make tea for someone is a furumai thing. So, you know, you're on your best behavior. You're not being a mean kind of person. It's not that behavior. It's a good behavior. Nuru wa beast to tatakau sono tame dake ni junbi sareta. So, beast to tatakau. You know, tatakau is to fight. So, to, beast to, with the beasts, to fight with the beasts. Sono tame dake ni. So, tame is, of course, are like, for the sake. And sono tame, for that sake. Dake, and only that sake, ni junbi sareta, he was prepared. Like, he was created in that sense. So, kono, imawashi heya desu, de na. So, imawashi, so, yeah, so is kind of like, so desu ne, it's like, that's right. Kono, I almost said umawashi. Imawashi. Imawashi is kind of like a abominable or like despicable kind of thing. Like, imawashi heya da de na. It's like, yes, that's right. This is that, like, despicable room, that abominable room in which he was created to fight the beasts kind of thing. So there we go. Alright. That's our plot. That's our plot, everybody. I hope that's all the nutrients. When we're reading Japanese, that's the nutritional stuff. Oh, I forgot to heal. Do we have to fight them? I hope not. Ah, omaera nanda. Kitanai te de sawaru na. So, omaera, you know, omae is you, omaera is like both of you kind of thing, the two of you, the group of you. Nanda is kind of like, what? Yeah, you know, like, you two, what are you kind of thing. Omaera wa nan desu ka? Nanda? Omaera wa nanda? Kitanai te de. So this is te de sawaru. Sawaru is to touch. Te is hand. Te de sawaru is to touch with your hands. Kitanai te is like dirty hands. So, and sawaru na, yet again, it was like hairu na earlier we saw, which was like do not enter. This is sawaru na. Do not touch it with your dirty hands, right? Kitanai te de sawaru na. 大事な研究なのよ。子供とはいえぶっ飛ばすわよ。So, 大事な研究, you know, daiji is like important, valuable kind of thing, and kenkyu is our research. And the nano, this is, as I was saying earlier, it's our nanda, nano des, it's explanatory. She's leaving off the da and the des and stuff because she's being more casual. She doesn't need to be respectful with us, we're kids. But you know, kenkyu nano yo, kodomo to waie. So the とはいえ, you know, it's like kind of といえば if you were regarded as that. But 子供とはいえ, sorry, flipping over my notes, because I've got notes. But とはいえ, it's like, you know, it's like, to quote as a kid, like 子供とはいえ, if you can say that. So it's like, even if you're a kid kind of thing, regardless of whether you're a kid or not, ぶっ飛ばすわよ. So ぶっ飛ばす is our, like, to kick butt is what I kind of like. It's our to drive at full speed. I always like to think of it as to kick butt. Like, it's like such a common rider thing, I think. Or no, it was a Super Sentai's where I learned it. Here they're just like, ぶっ飛ばせ! And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So yeah, she's like, I'm gonna beat you, kind of thing. I'm gonna hit ya. ぶっ飛ばす. ぶっ飛ばすわよ. The wa is like a very feminine sentence ending, so it's kind of funny, but I don't know. Girls can kick butt too. Etere財団の職員はバニリッチ。Ah, so cute. 言っておいで、ジガルで。ポケモントレーナーの班はライチュウ。Ah, look at that Raichu. It's so cute. We need to evolve our Pikachu. It's getting a little embarrassing. すべての制圧する。Alright. I'm gonna switch to Kyukon. Yeah, yeah. ジガレで交代戻っておいで come back. Luffy. I read One Piece, I don't watch it. Luffy also uses ぶっ飛ばしてやる. It's really great. Thank you, Raichu. 相手の合力は倒れた. Back in the day, I knew a kid named Riki, and he loved the Machop line because it's like one Riki, go Riki, and what is Machamp's name? It's like a Koriki. It's something like that. I can't remember right now, but it's like they're all really good. Magical Shiny, not Shiny, Shiny. Raichu no Ereki Ball. Nice, nice, nice. Look at that. Kyukon no Magical Shine. 相手のバニリッチは溶けるを使った. So 溶ける is like to melt. It's just like to melt. And you saw the like poisonous effect because it's also like to dissolve in your acid. So it's usually used for kind of like icy Pokemon like this, but also for our poison types. Aiti no Banichi wa taoreta. よくできました。多めに1123経験値もらった。学習装置でそれぞれ経験値もらった。レベル44に上がった。やったね。怪力。Thank you. Thank you, Arhenis. 怪力。ありきたりなセリフですが、光があれば影もありますよ。ありきたりなセリフ。So セリフ is like speech or like thing that people say in a sense. Like words. Something someone says is the idea. Arikitari is like it's so weird. I want to like explain it more in depth. Basically it means like it's something pretty common. It's not special or anything. It's not original. It's ordinary. It's common. Arikitari. It's kind of like it exists in stuff and it comes in stuff. Like that's if you look at the kanji. But arikitari na serifu desu ga. It's like it's a pretty ordinary thing for people to say, but ga hikari areba. So hikari, light, hikari areba, if there is light, kage mo, shadows as well, arimasu yo. They also exist. So if there's light, there are also shadows. This is some Kingdom Hearts stuff right here. 綺麗事では実現できない世界もあるのよ。わかる? So 綺麗事では実現できない. So 実現 is kind of like to express oneself kind of thing, to implement, materialize. So 実現できない is like I am unable to, I cannot implement it, I cannot use it kind of thing. 綺麗事. So she means a 綺麗事. 綺麗 is obviously like pretty. Clean, nice, tidy, beautiful, whatever. And goto, when she's using these, it's not just like, she's not just saying, like, kirei things, it's not just like kirei nakoto. I mean, it kind of is, but it's also like words. She's more specifically saying words. Like, 綺麗事では実現できない. Like, I can't express it, like, in words very well. And then he says, like, 世界もあるのよ. So, 世界, like, world, right? 世界もある. The world also exists. Do you get it? わかる? And yeah, that's not very clear. Not very clear what she's trying to get at there, but they had money. 7000. ポケモンは調べるのが専門で高わせるのはいまいちですよ。So, ポケモンは調べるのが専門で. So yet again, this day is kind of our like mid-sentence des. It's kind of a te-form-ish thing. So it's like a comma in the middle of the sentence. So, 調べるのが専門. And Pokemon wa, like, this is our general topic. Like, as for Pokemon, 調べるのが専門. This 調べるの, yet again, it's like to investigate them. Senmon is like specialty, specialization. So it's like, that's what we're good at. 調べるのが専門で. We're good at studying Pokemon. 戦わせるのは, 戦わせる. This is our 戦う to fight becomes to make them fight, to cause them to fight kind of thing, to allow them to fight. 戦わせるのは, いまいち. So いまいち is like not very good in a sense. It's saying like one more another, but it's also like not quite is also listed, not very good. So it's like, but we're not really good at making them fight. It's not what we're good at. 隣のラボへの連中は鍛えていますけどね。So, 隣のラボ、隣, no, it's like 隣のトトロ、トトロ、隣 is just like next door, right? Next door to us. 隣のラボへの連中. 連中 is like colleagues, people who also work with us. So, the people who work next door in lab A は鍛えています。鍛える is of course to practice, to train kind of thing. So, 鍛えていますけどね。けど, he's not saying, like, kedo's like but he's not being like, I mean, you could say, but the people next door train, you know, like, we're not very good at battling, but the people next door are training. This is also kind of a way of, like, softening the speech, though. He's like, however, the people next door also train, so you might want to, like, watch out for them, you know. 何せ研究対象がはバレ物ですから. So, 何せ is kind of like, at any rate kind of thing. Anyhow, yeah, anyhow. 研究対象. So, 研究 of course are like research, and 対象 is like subject, target kind of thing. Contrast and this specific. Where is it? 対象, target, object of worship, study, etc. So yeah, 研究対象が the thing that they are stuttering is, the thing they're studying is が暴れ物ですから. And the deskara is like, the abaremon is like that raging thing kind of thing. Abareru is kind of like to be violent in Mono's thing. So, you know, abaremono, that beast, that brute kind of thing in a sense. Abaremono, that horrible thing. Deskara. The karas bring in justification. So you're saying they train because the subject of their investigation is that brutish thing. Senmon refers to what you studied at university. It can refer to that too. Arhenis is pointing this out. I'm pretty sure it's also your subject in university, but in this case, they're just talking about like what they are studying in this situation, I'm pretty sure. Like, they're not at university right now. I guess if you wanted to bring it to that, I guess it could make sense, but I don't think that's what they're talking about. I don't know. If people know for sure, let me know. Anyways, How's like, ねえねえ、リリエとコスモグどこ? So, hey, リリエとコスモグ, Lily and Cosmo, どこ? Where are they? どこですか? 私たちはずるい大人だから負けても教えない. So, ずるい大人. だから is yet again giving a justification. ずるい大人. 大人 is like adults, and ずるい is like kind of deceitful, sly, cunning kind of thing. Zurui, you know, like if someone tries to cheat, or not even cheat. I always remember playing card games, and if you do something where it's like, ha ha ha, I got like a royal flush, other people are gonna be like, zurui yo. So zurui yo to natakara, it's like we are sly, cunning adults, and therefore, makete mo, even if we lose, oshienai, we're not gonna teach you. And oshienai is coming from oshieru, to like tell someone, to teach someone, to inform someone. So, 教えない, we will not tell you. 少なくともここにはいない。見たらわかると思いますが。So, 少なくともここにはいない. So, ここにはいない. You know, yet again, that's like, they are not here. 少なくとも is kind of like, it's kind of like, nevertheless, it's just a little bit, you know. Suku naku tomo. Yeah, at least, you know. Suku naku tomo koko ni wa inai. At least they're not here, you know. Mitara wakaru to omoimasu ka? So, mitara is like a miru, to look. Mitara, if you look kind of thing. Mitara wakaru. If you look, you'll understand. To omoimasu. The to omoimasu is like, you think, I think that kind of thing. So, I think if you look around, you'll understand that they're not here, though. Mitara wakaru to omoimasu ga. Time to sleep. See ya, Patricia. I know, it is getting late. Oh my goodness. It's like 10 o'clock. Ne ne, Tomu. Teiwake shite shirabeyou yo. So, teiwake is like, it's like, literally it's like to split up your hands. Division of labor, but like, teiwake is like to split up your hands. So it's like, you know, teiwake suru. Like, so we're gonna split our hands, we're gonna split up, and shirabeyou. So, shirabeyou, you know, shiraberu is like to investigate, to look into. Shirabeyo, it's like, let's do this, let's investigate. Let's split up and investigate. Nanika tegakari aru kamo? So, nanika tegakari. Tegakari, nanika is kind of like something, you know. And tegakari is like a clue. So, nanika tegakari is like some kind of clue, is what he's saying. Aru kamo? So, like, it is there, perhaps, kamo shiremasen. You know, when you have this kamo shiremasen, it's kind of perhaps, maybe it is. So, tegakari aru is there is a clue. Kamo is like maybe. So, nanika tegakari aru kamo is like maybe there's some kind of clue here. Alright. Yeah, woo. It is late. I've got to get going, everyone. So next time, we're going to get to read some scientific theses. Woo! Yeah, okay. Thank you all for coming by. I hope you picked up a thing or two while we were doing this. I had a lot of fun. Thank you so much. As I said, check out the transcript. I think the transcript technically looks a little ahead into the future, so if you look into that, you'll see what we're going to be doing next time. And it's always good to study ahead, it's good to study after, it's good to like review and chop things up and kind of like look at them and try to dissect them a bit. So I really encourage, even if you just do it for one line, pick one random line and just be like, I'm going to figure out exactly what's going on here. It's so worth your time. You get so much out of it. Please do it. Anything else though? I guess not. Like, you know, leave a comment if you have a question, or a Twitter, or a Patreon, or a website email, or just like us, or just subscribe to us, or something like that. It's all good stuff. Thank you so much, everyone. Peace out. Oyasumi nasai.